Hey, what's up, Micah MX600 fans? And today I am here to talk to you about the final episode, the season finale of Ninja Turtles Season 4. Yes, now I know you guys don't usually always expect me to go talk about Ninja Turtles because I usually don't talk about it on this show, but this episode is by far one of the best Ninja Turtle episodes out there. I got up yesterday morning to watch it. And trust me, was it one of the best things I ever saw in my life. It was one of the best Ninja Turtle episodes ever created. I mean, one of the best. Okay, here's how the episode starts off. Let me just get it started. Okay, so I should warn you. The spoiler warning. If you do not want to be spoiled by the stuff that happens in this episode, don't watch this video. Don't watch this video. Just leave. I don't know. Go watch one of my other videos. I don't know. Go watch Black Nerd Comedy or something. Make sure to subscribe to him. I don't know. Watch Nostalgia Critic or Angry Grandpa. So, anyways, you know, the Mighty Mutanimals, the Turtles and Shinigami and everyone, pretty much almost the whole cast, almost the whole hero cast of the Ninja Turtle team, they go to Splinter's. They go to Splinter's funeral. And, Leonardo starts thinking that he's seeing Splinter. He talks to him. I didn't really get to see much of it because I really had to go pee and I paused it. I didn't really see much of the talk. I don't really remember much of what they were talking about, or what Splinter was saying to Leonardo. But I'm pretty sure it had something to do with "Don't cry for me, son," and "You and your brothers must face Shredder," and all that stuff. But yeah. Here's the thing. So then they go to the hospital to go see Karai, and she's in the hospital, beaten up and stuff. Because if you haven't seen the last episode, Splinter was killed. I should have probably mentioned that earlier, but forgot. Karai, like, she couldn't breathe in the fire, and they had to go call a hospital for her, and so forth. And anyways, they go see Karai, you know, to go talk about the situation that they're in, and she has Leo and the Turtles, go defeat, and she says, "Go defeat Shredder for me." Like, and they head off, and she gives the Turtles the location to Shredder's new lair, and let's just say things start getting crazy here. The Turtles, like, they do not hold back when they break into Foot headquarters. I mean, gosh, man. I mean, you got the Turtles, like, they just full on, like, destroy these foot bots and these foot samurais, the elite footers. I don't know, but anyways, they start killing all these robots, and then Raphael and Fishface, they get into a fight because it's Ninja Turtles. Of course, you're gonna see those two fight. So this battle was just intense to the end. Like, Fish Faces just got Raphael underwater, just like speed punching around, like, phew, phew, like, like doing stuff like what the Flash does. And, but at the end of that battle, Raphael just does something totally brutal. he rips the water tank off Fish Face, and Fish Face dies from suffocation because he can't breathe water anymore. And Raphael rips off his legs and everything. I mean, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I mean, this is awesome. I could only imagine. I only wish like we had stuff like that in the first Ninja Turtles movie, the 2014 movie, because most of that movie was just April, just Megan Fox, just because there was very little turtle scenes in that movie. But anyways, back to the review. Um, so Raphael pretty much kills Fish Face, and they head on to their next stage. This episode was so awesome that this episode should basically get its own video game. Now this whole season, this whole series so far should get its own video game. Which I already hear that they're making a new Ninja Turtle game, right? Because season 4 just ended, and Ninja Turtles always makes a new video game after a season ends. So they've been doing it like that for years. So anyways, they go to fight Bebop and Rocksteady, and they got all these like implausible traps. Like they got the usual stuff. Like what you see. Like some of the same stuff you already saw in like in Baxter's Gauntlet. Anyways, the turtles, of course, like defuse all the traps and stuff. Like there's this one trap. I mean, they went like extreme. They set it to 11, like the level 11 traps, and so Donatello defuses them, but he not only does he defuse them, he turns the traps back on to attack Bebop and Rocksteady. And I'm not sure, but don't forget, spoiler warning here. I think Donatello may have possibly killed Bebop and Rocksteady. Because, they said out for a couple of seconds, then there's complete silence out of those two. So, then they get to the next battle, which is not really much of a battle. They see Baxter Stockman fly, and Mikey just throws Retro Mutagen at him, and this did not turn out like how you expected. I expected like Baxter Stockman to become allies with the Ninja Turtles since they turned him back human, but of course Donatello gets mad at Mikey and says, That was our last retro mutagen. We needed that for Shredder, and oh my gosh, that was my last batch. And he still, but just to let you know, he still had a little bit left on him. So yeah. So they give him the retro mutagen, and then Baxter Stockman just gets an attitude and say, people liked me as a fly. Like, I was smarter, faster, more stronger. And then Michelangelo just punches him in the face and he says, next stage. And so they finally go to fight the Shredder. So, and this is an intense battle. I mean, like, you got the Turtles, like, doing everything they can to get rid of Shredder. I mean, like, you got, like, stabbing. Michelangelo's, like, beating him around with flaming nunchucks. And, the building is on fire and everything. And, Donatello tries to, like pours the retro mutagen on him. Then he sees that didn't work, so he tries to stab him in the heart with the blade of his bow staff. And then, you know, he knocks Michelangelo off the building, like swings him around with his nunchucks and throws him off. And he throws Donatello off the building by grabbing his bow staff and, you know, just throwing him off, like, you know, like how he did in the 1980s movie. And, you know, then it's down, you know, then he's like beating around Raph and stuff, and, you know, he has to, and, you know, Raph just sort of like jumps off the building. Well, not really jumps off, but he just, you know, like he's pushed off by Shredder. I thought he jumped at first, but he was just pushed off. But then it's down to Leonardo and Shredder. Yes. Wait. This guy and you know, just forget about the figures. So it's down to Leo and Shredder. So this is an intense battle. I mean, Leo's like just cutting up Shredder, like, you know, they're slicing and dicing, you know, like stabbing him in the back and everything. You know, Shredder, you know, like he beats up Leonardo for like a few seconds. Then, like, once he gets him, then like throws him to the edge of the building, and he says, "Now you die." But then Leonardo hears Splinter's voice, and you know, then he wakes up, gets the crazy eyes, and goes berserk on Shredder. I mean, like he you know, did what he was doing earlier. He's like cutting up his arms and stuff. He cut off his fingers. And then in that last second of the battle, Leonardo jumps towards Shredder, and all you see is a black screen and that red and those red little dots and lines, and you hear shing, and Leonardo walks toward the, like, you know, he leaves the building holding Shredder's head, and he said the Shredder is finished. And so at the end of the episode, they wait, I just had to do something. So the Shredder is finished, and that's the end of the episode. And that's the end of the episode. So tell me what you think about this episode. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and tell me how you think about this video. MX out.